Well, that was about what I expected. Oh gosh, what's up guys? It is Frankie here. We're live on both channels right now. We're live on Frankie G, live on Frankie Baseball, to break down what was a disappointing end to this Yankee season. And I will just start off with this. I'm not even angry right now. Like, surprisingly, you would think that I'd be like really ticked off. I mean, this video is titled Frankie Rant. I'm not even like that mad. I'm actually, this is surprising, I'm actually relieved. I'm actually relieved that this season is over. Good game go, bro. Wow, that was so pathetic. Hi, yeah. All that. I'm relieved that this nightmare of a season is finally done. I'm relieved that I never have to watch this team anymore. This team was not living up to its potential all year long. You watch this team from minute one, and they were never the team that they were supposed to be. Like, you looked at them, heading on paper, and like, this team should contend for a World Series. This team should win 100 games, and they never lived up to it. Red Sox fans chanting, "We want Tampa," they'll learn. All right, fine. But look, at least they get to play Tampa. We don't. And that is what makes this so frustrating to me is this team was so underachieved all year long. They were such a disappointment for so much of this year. They never lived up to what they could be. And they were so streaky, so inconsistent. Their bats would all of a sudden disappear for no reason. And that happened here today. And once again, you saw an offense completely disappear. I mean, just from minute one, except for that great fifth or sixth inning, whatever that inning was, where they scored all those runs, that was the only time they showed any sense of brilliance here. That was the only time. And then, of course, you know, Aaron Judge gets thrown at home, thanks Phil Nevin, and that's the end of the season. And you just look at the whole game here. Garrett Cole, look, I've loved Garrett Cole. For the most part, I think he's been a good addition for this team. But man, today he was a disappointment. Today he was a complete letdown. And the more Yankees choke, the more I realized the Astros cheating wasn't the main reason. Exactly. The more the Yankees choke, Manzak 11 is perfect. The more the Yankees choke, the more I realized the Astros cheating wasn't the main reason why the Yankees got screwed out. Exactly. Even if the Astros didn't cheat, the Astros probably would have beaten us. Because this team's not good enough. This team doesn't have it. The Astros have it. The Red Sox have it. The Nationals a couple years ago, the Dodgers, they have it. We don't have it. That mentality to win big games. We've let down so time and time and time again. What happened with Garrett Cole? I have no idea. I have no idea in this game. That hamstring injury has clearly hurt him. It has derailed him. He has not been the same guy. And it's been really disappointing to watch. To see him in this game, give up that home run in the first inning, and right away you knew it was over. Like right away, I don't know how you guys felt. In the first thing, I'm like, game over. Game done. That's it. They're not coming back. Right away, I could just tell that this was not going to be, in any sense of the word, like there was no comeback here. And we saw that here. That first inning, giving up the home run was brutal. This is what we deserve. It's absolutely what we deserve. I've never seen so many balls hit so far and not be a home run. Exactly. It's just, and then from then on, the offense, boom. It was like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is Nathan Eovaldi, who's a fine pitcher, but he's not Bob Gibson. And the Yankees could not do anything because Spider Tack makes a big difference. I hate to say it, but we need to fire Cashman. He's not doing it anymore. And we will get to the problems with this team. There's a lot of problems with the I missed this live stream so much. Thank you. There's a lot of problems with this team right now. But just to focus on this game here, the offense, again, was silent for most of it. I mean, you think that, this is a huge opportunity here. This is the one game playoff in Boston. And by the way, I was sitting there during most of this game thinking, oh my gosh, of all the blown leads that we had throughout this season, and any one of those one games, we could have been in the Bronx. But we had to lose so many games in the ninth inning, blow so many leads, that this game had to be in Boston. And of course, we were out of it from the beginning. I mean, it was pathetic. It was disgraceful. Gallo was a waste. We should have never been in the wild card. It was a waste of time. It was a delayed disappointment. Now you understand what I was talking about when I said that I wanted this team to get knocked out early. I didn't want them to get to the playoffs. I wanted them to save them the embarrassment of missing the postseason. I wanted to save them the embarrassment of missing the postseason and losing in Boston. I wanted to save us the embarrassment of that, but they didn't. They had to win on Sunday. They had to pull off that comeback so they could lose today. Just disgraceful, pathetic, embarrassing. And yeah, Red Sox fans laugh at us. You know what? We deserve it. We deserve it. We talk all this smack, all this trash, 27 World Championships and all that, and we haven't done jack squat in 12 years. 12 years now. This is the longest drought the Yankees have had since 78 through 96, which was a terrible period in Yankee history. But these teams are much better than that, and we still can't get over the hump. And so in this game, and yeah, the fifth inning, you had the Gallo home run. Oh, great. And then you have Judge get on first. I don't know why. I just want to hear Boone's final words. I do. I do too. Do we keep Boone? I hope not. But finally, the Yankees realized that, or I hope the Yankees finally realized that this isn't working. Hopefully today was the sense, with especially with the end of that. I mean, the Judge getting thrown out at home was one of the most disappointing things I've seen. It was so heartbreaking to watch that. But it was just, it felt like it was typical. It felt like it was meant to be for this season. If they were not woke, wouldn't have switched the sliders. I don't know. Gosh. I don't know. I mean, the 09 Yankees are there today would put today's Yankees to shame. Exactly. The 09 Yankees would run circles because that team had heart. That team had character. That team was clutch. This team is none of that. Remember all the walk-offs the 09 team had? We barely had those. We may have had half of those. And how many blown leads? So, as I just sit here and again, watch the offense, and there's a lot of changes that need to be made. I mean, Gardner, goodbye, please. There are guys like Gio or Gleyber who you need to think about. I mean, Boone, and it's amazing. Judge and Stanton were so awesome all year long. And yet, forget this last game, even though Stanton did hit the home run. Judge and Stanton were great all year long, and they only make it to the wild card game. How disappointing is that? How disappointing. They get all the way to they play the whole season. They both hit over 30 home runs. And they only make it to the wild card game. And if that didn't show you the problem with this team, I don't know what the Yankees need to do at this point. They have a Jimmy broken fan. Hopefully this team doesn't legit panic again. 2015 wild card game, yeah, I was thinking that too. This is the super sad rant video. Should Cole have started this game? Honestly, I was fine with Cole starting this game, but fire and Boone, I'm all for it. But we all know, we Yankee fans, we need to make it clear. The problem here is not just Boone. Fire Cashman and then fire Boone. This needs a whole structural rebuild. The analytics, the stupid analytics that we have doesn't work. Hitting home runs, making every at bat a try to hit a home run doesn't work. Singles and doubles are nice. Yankees should hire you, bro. Okay, thank you. But there's so many. Fire Boone got a new hitting coach. Cole was all spider attack after all. Yeah, the spider attack. That's really that was the turnaround there. Cole thinks he got smoked in 2015. Yeah, this is another wild card game where Cole didn't show up. We need to tear it down. Agreed. At least you're not the Los Angeles Angels. Well, thank God. But you know what? Maybe it's, I don't know. This team is so much better than Los Angeles Angels, and yet we're not. We end up in the same spot. No World Series. Can't even get to a World Series. Build back better. President Biden, we need the Build Back Better Act, with the Build Back Better Act for the Yankees, please. And that starts with getting rid of Boone, getting rid of Cashman, changing the whole structure of this team. And I've been defending Cashman for a long time, but this can't work. 12 years, we always talk about if George was alive. But really, if George was alive, this would not be able to last. I mean, how many times did he get rid of Billy Martin? How many times did he change managers? Like, they've got to move on. They have to move on from Boone, from Cashman. R.I.P. Bronxy. Yeah, Bronxy's dead. Cole not pitching may have been a warning in Game 7, 2019. Yeah, that may have been a good sign. But Sanchez has to go. I'm fine. Yes, Sanchez needs to go. I'm sorry. It's time for him to turn it around. It's time. It's over. Why did they take out Cole? Because he was not doing well. Just everything about this game. Biden couldn't fix the Yankees even he tried. He can't fix anything. Poor Bronxy. Yeah, R.I.P. Bronxy there. So it's going to be a long offseason here for the Yankees to figure out what the heck. Yeah, Stanton deserves better. Stanton was awesome. And again, this game may have been different if it was at Yankee Stadium. If it was at Yankee Stadium, this game may have been different. They had Verlander, bro. Yeah, that's fair. This game could have been very different. Theo's available. Yes, Theo, come here. It's time for the Yankees. Look, keep Judge, keep Stanton, keep a couple other guys. But the whole structure of this team needs to change. We were in the ALCS in 2019, and we have gone backwards in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, we've gone back. We have not improved. We've only gotten worse. And think about 2017. Think about how great 2017 was. We were one game away from going to the World Series. And that was... I tweeted a couple weeks ago, I think the 2017 Yankees are going to be kind of like the 2006 Mets, where you're going to sit there and go, what could have been? If we had just won one more game, what could have been? We could have changed it. Because in 2017 was disappointing, but at the same time, we're like, oh, yeah, we'll be back. And now it's 2021 and we haven't been back. And there's no sign, and everybody's 4 years older, and everybody's a little bit worse. We got rid of Girardi, who, looking back on it, he may have not been the problem at all. There's just so many issues here with this team. Sign Robbie Ray. I'm fine with it. Yeah, get rid of Brett, get rid of Rochelle, get rid of Boyd. Obviously, look, it's not all Boyd's fault, but good days for Boyd. I believe his name is numbered. Yes, it took Altuve and Correa and the Yankees. We need to avoid close contact due to him using the spider attack. He robbed us. Look, I mean, in honesty, Cole was still good this year, but he was disappointing at the end. Cole was good this year, but at the end, he really let us down. And yeah, the hamstring injury, I think, has a lot to do with that. And I know I've been all over the place here, but that's what the season was, all over the place. I picked the Red Sox to win this game. Because I just thought this team would be inconsistent. And they showed us that here again. That they are inconsistent, that just when you think, oh wow, we beat the Boston 3 times in a row. And I kept thinking back. When I kept thinking about how the Yankees swept Boston a couple weeks ago. I kept thinking back to the Jets. The New York Jets. In 2009, they beat the Colts in Indianapolis in week 14 or 15. A couple weeks later, they lost to Indianapolis in the AFC Championship game. Next year, they beat Pittsburgh. Week 13, week 14, they beat Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh. They go to Pittsburgh for the AFC Championship game, they lose. So I just had a feeling that something was going to happen. Something was going to change. Something was going to be different. And they were not going to be able to live up to, they were not going to be able to win again. I just knew it in my heart. In my heart of heart, I just knew they were not going to be able to pull that off. And so, as I sit here right now, and just think about all this, oh man, I just had a blackout there for a second. I predicted this loss. Yeah, I predicted it too. Not 6-2, but they played the Undertaker's theme song. Good. You know what? Laugh at us. Laugh at us because the powers that be need to realize that something needs to change. Higher ups don't like Girardi because he had a backbone. Exactly. Can you see my questions? Ranch, I can see your questions. There's just a bunch of questions right now, and I can't answer all of them because I'm doing this on both streams. I'm doing this on Frankie Baseball. I'm doing this on Frankie G. I don't know if this is legal, but whatever. Screw it. I don't care right now. I'm really angry. I'm disgusted. There should be no way Aaron Boone stage should have been fired back in July. Yeah. And we knew this team wasn't good. We saw it in summer. We knew this team wasn't good. And yet they tricked us so many times. They tricked us over and over and over again. Making us think, hey, actually we have potential. And no, they're not very good. And we saw it here in the biggest game, in the biggest spot. They let Nathan Eovaldi destroy them. They let Nathan Eovaldi leave them just dry and just dead. And Garrett Cole was supposed to be the piece. Garrett Cole was supposed to be the thing that was going to turn this team around. That was the final piece to win a championship. And in actuality, he was one of the problems here. This was Boone's last year's contract was up. Well, thank God. All right, Cashman, please realize it's time for a change. Mike Francesa for manager. I gotta tell you what, dog. And the Yankees bullpen, there were so many times where they could have come through here. And look, I'm not going to blame anyone on the Yankees. Look, I think the biggest blame to go around is Cole. Boone must be a cancer to your team or something. They look too comfortable. Yeah, they way too comfortable. There was no resiliency tonight. There was no fight. There was no fight. But that's because when you have a manager who's like, hey, this is all great. Everything's great. That's what happens. Goldie Sue is personal catcher. I'm fine with that. But when you look at it, there's just so many problems. There's so many things wrong with this team. Hire Buck, sure, why not? There's just so many things that need to happen here. This team needs to turn around. They need to move on from Boone. They need to move on from Cashman. They just need to figure it out. Stop with the analytics. Don't rely on analytics like it's your Bible. Move on from some players. Move on from Gary. Move on from Gio. Move on from Gardy. And just read my last comment, please. I'm disgusted. Look at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is the 4th lowest payroll in MLB, and they're playing really good baseball. Because they play like a team. They have clutch. I'm not hiring Carlos Beltran. After Garrett Cole's hammy, he wasn't the same. Hopefully he'll be better next time because we know he's better. Yeah, we know Garrett Cole's better. And I saw the debate of, I find maybe not Gio. I don't know. It's just Glaber more than Gio, but and Gary, goodbye. Who do you have in the World Series now? I don't. Honestly, I can't even think about that right now. I guess the Dodgers and sure the Red Sox. Just torturous. Make it Dodgers, Red Sox. So I hope that the Yankees realize that the time has come for change. 12 years in a row without making it to the World Series for the Yankees is unforgivable. 12 years without making a World Series is unfreaking forgettable. Order gets released. I'm cool with that. When was the last time? I'm going to look it up right now. When was the last time the Yankees went 12 years without making the World Series? It is not something that happens all that often for a team of the Yankees caliber. 81 to 96. Again, that was that 81 to 94 era is one of the black holes of Yankee baseball. That is one of the black holes of the Yankees, which is thankfully we don't have that many black holes, but if there was one, it was that era. It was 82 to 94. And we've reached that era now. And these teams are much better than those teams, and yet we can't do anything about it. We can't change. Should we keep Chapman? Whatever. $200 million for a wild card except being terrible is going to next year. Yankees are going next year as the 4th worst team in the AL East. I hope Mets and Yankees find new managers. The Mets will definitely will. They got rid of Rojas today. The problem with Gary is who do you replace him with? Kyle? Why not? I'm cool with it. I'd take Cole on the mound and anything. Maybe Shohan right now. Maybe. Voit and Gardner are gone. They're easily replaceable. I agree. And Gio, yes. It's a tragedy if we don't get Dodgers versus Yankees next year. It doesn't matter. Fire Hal. Unfortunately, you can't fire the owner. This isn't Donald Sterling. You can't fire the owner. Yankees are swinging their golf clubs for postseason. Exactly. And there were so many times this season where this team looked completely lost. There were so many times where, I mean, they played down to their opponents. There were so many times they got swept this year. The blown leads, the mistakes on the base paths. How many double plays did they ground into? Too many. I don't think they ground into one tonight. Fire Phil Nevin, I'm cool with that. Was the game against the Angels. That was a good rant. I've had a lot of good rants here this year, thankfully. But overall, when you look at this team, sell the team. I'm cool with that. You can go back to the Tigers sweep. Yeah, I mean, so many times this year where nothing was working for them, and yet they kept telling us, "Hey, actually, we are better. Hey, watch us. We're gonna sweep Boston. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this." The 82-94 gap gave us the foundation for the dynasty the Yankees had in the late 90s. Yes. What is this leading us to? Where's the dynasty leading led to? Because I thought this was supposed to be the dynasty. I thought 2014, 15. And 16 were the catalyst to the Yankee dynasty. Nope. They weren't on base that often. Does anyone here work for... Yes. Thank you. USPS. I think I have a friend there. Don't cry, Yankee fans. That's fine. Aaron Boone doesn't have the fire the other managers have. He's too relaxed for a baseball manager. I'm with that. The 80s Yankees actually won more games in the 80s than anyone else. They always finished second because there was no wild card. But again, that was the black hole because they can never get across. They can never get over the line. That was the black hole of that team. And I don't know, man. Can't hit double strikeouts like Cy. Can't run bases. Can't hit. This is the heartbreak era. It is. I mean, think about it. 10, you lose to the Rangers. 11 to the Tigers. 12 to the Rangers. You get swept by the Rangers. 15, you lose to the Astros in the wild card game. 17, Astros in 7. 18, Red Sox. 19, Astros only had Tuve walk-off home run. 20, Brusseau, the Rays walk-off. And then 21. Honestly, what is there to look forward to next year? OJ for Yankee manager. He killed it. I missed you, Eagles Ranch. What is there to look forward to next year? You'll trick yourself into thinking that they can win it again. And Cashman and company will say, hey, 1 or 2 moves, hey, we can turn it around. They'll do that to you because they like to do that to you. They like to tease you. It's painful every year they do this to us. Yep. Every year they torture us. Every single year. Stros. This team was so inconsistent. Boone ruined so many pitches during his stay. Exactly. And again, there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of, I hope, changes. But honestly, the Field of Dreams walk-off loss. Yeah, the Field of Dreams loss. The blown lead to the Astros. The blown lead to the Angels. The blown lead to the Red Sox. There's so many. I tried to ask Katie Sharp, I believe, on Twitter. She was busy tonight, but I was hoping she'd ask me. I was hoping she'd answer how many blown leads did the Yankees have in this postseason, because they had a lot. They had way too many. Teach the players discipline and get rid of Sanchez and get a decent catcher via free agency. The Yankees will still be good like always, but that's not good enough. You can't just be 90 wins. Oh, that's good enough. We want World Series. We demand World Series. That's what you should give us. Farming system is good until you get to an actual A team. If you want to look at the offseason, let's have more platoon players. Let's big contract guys. I'm cool with that. Give one more chance. Nobody talks about how disappointing he's been. I feel like people have been talking about how disappointing he's been. Chapman gave me IBS and Ilkers this year. That's fair. But Chapman wasn't the problem tonight. There was a lot of other guys that were the problem. Ohtani or Vladdy for MVP. Ohtani. The Blue Jays should have been in the postseason, honestly. They should have. They really, really should have been. I don't know, man. I'm so discouraged right now. I'm so dead. Red Sox are the Yankees' daddy since 2004. And by the way, folks, now the Boston Red Sox have defeated the New York Yankees in the postseason more. In the postseason series, it's Boston 3, Yankees 2. 04, 18, 21. Boston 3, Yankees 2. Who's your daddy? Boston is. Andrew Heaney over Giancarlo Stanton. No. He had the tar issue, was never the same, just saying. Cole, I think, was still decent after the pine tar. Blue Jays should have been in the postseason. Had to be the Sox. Pain. Yeah, I was like, just losing the postseason so we don't have to suffer Yankees Red Sox. But, you know, they had to come here tonight and they had to be completely done. But again, it's not all Cole's fault. Cole was bad tonight, but the offense. If the offense is going to show up, and the only time the offense does show up, they make a stupid mistake. And how about, Stanton hit 2 balls that I thought were going to go over the Green Monster, and they didn't. You got to talk about how awful Chad Green been. Chad Green was terrible. Chad Green dreadful. Why is he still on this team? Maybe, but not when it counted, buddy. Time to turn over a team of young guns in the system. Would you mind Chris Taylor play short, third, center, left, right? Sure. Why the heck not? Tony Soprano for owner and manager. How was the Many Saints of New York? Did you guys see that movie? I hope it was good. Blow this team up. Why even make the playoffs? Because they like torturing us. This whole team, this 2021 Yankees, were designed to torture us in the most painful ways. And that's what they did here so often. What grade would you give Cole's season overall? I mean, B. I mean, he contended for the Cy Young, so that gets over the A. But the disappointment here at the end gives a B. Green Monster, give it and take it away. Should have come with me. Everybody deserves to be fired. Yankees lost, very disappointing. At least I do get in cards again. That's silver lining. I don't have HBO Max. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Yeah, I don't have HBO Max either. The most pain I felt. I'm a 17-year-old. Just don't remember the 09 World Series. It sucks. I feel you, man. This makes 9 years of failure for me as a fan. This makes 12 for me. I do want to say, before we keep going here, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below to either Frankie Baseball or Frankie G. I have way more baseball stuff on Frankie Baseball, so check that out. Thank you, Frankie Baseball, by the way. Thank you guys for so much for being with me all year long. Thank you guys for all your support and following me throughout every game. That was a lot of fun, so thank you guys so much. Yeah, so, and we'll tell me below, do you want me to keep doing Frankie Baseball? I'll have a video tomorrow about the ending of this, maybe like a funeral for the 2021 Yankees. But tell me, guys, if you want me to do the other postseason games this year, because I might do it. And for Frankie G, thank you guys so much for supporting us here. Thank you guys for being with me. Even though I don't do a lot of live streams anymore, I might still do them, but it's clear that, you know, I need a lot of viewers for that, and I feel like you guys love the Yankee stuff. And other than that, I really don't know if you guys. So if you guys promise to show up to more live streams, I might do more live streams. So we'll see. We'll see how it is going forward. But thank you guys so much. This has been a lot of fun. I haven't done it in a while, and it's been a lot of fun. So I might do it. I like you. I thank you, Carlos. Do more playoff baseball. I might do it. I'll see how it works here, but I might do it. No promises though. Are you gonna keep uploading? In terms of Frankie Baseball here in the offseason, I have no idea. I'll try to do stuff during the offseason. But it's gonna be tough. There's gonna be a lack of content. We'll try, but it's gonna be very, very difficult. I can't believe it's over. Go for the Astros. I'm not going for the Astros. Brad Lidge. Oh, gosh. We need to get speed, learn how to bunt, and get rid of the launch angle. It's killing us. Yeah, stop with the stupid launch angle. Stop. Home run. Singles and doubles. I'd rather the Rays win than the Red Sox. Sure. Shamba should win in 4 at the worst. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, gosh. Such a disappointment. I'm just, respect to the Yankees from a Red Sox fan. Thank you, Catherine, and congratulations. All right? Congratulations on a wonderful win here today, and good luck going forward. Do I really mean that? Yeah, why not? You guys deserve to go forward. We don't. The baseball season's over. It is. Well, for you guys, I'm going to watch tomorrow. I'll watch Cardinals-Dodgers. I'll watch the Red Sox. Like, I love baseball. I'm going to keep watching. I'll still do home run videos. It could be worse, Frankie. We can be the Mets. Is it worse to be the Mets right now? I honestly have no idea. I guess because the Mets are not competitive, but at least Mets fans, by August, their season's over. If only Bauer wasn't a weirdo. Yeah, that was rough. My dream matchup is Cards and White Sox in the World Series. That'd be nice. That'd be an ideal World Series there. Today, from minute 1, you knew it was over. From minute 1 here in game 1, you knew it was over. I just knew right away this team is not going far. Because it was just... It's rough. Rizzo, Gatto. Keep your own Judge, trade everybody else. Well, Stanton. You can keep Stanton. Stanton's been great this year. I will not accept Stanton's slander. Stanton's been pretty good. If going Giants versus Astros for the World Series, Astros, the shift makes no sense. Why not have an approach and hit the other way? Yeah, ask the Yankees that. That'd be nice if they could do that. But man, the Red Sox just killed us tonight. And it was just a couple plays. The 2 home runs, and then in the 8th, that was the dagger. Boston deserved it, though. Boston deserves to move on. Boston was the better team all year. Boston was a little bit more consistent, even though they kind of collapsed down the stretch. Boston deserved this. We didn't. So, the Mets had expected to make the playoffs and new owner and franchise player Lindor. That's fair. Remember, you get 1 more year of Gallo. Yay, I guess. You need a homegrown team to win. Yeah, 96, I feel like, was more of that. As a Red Sox fan, Stanton should have had 3 home runs tonight, and if Judge was held at third, it would be a completely different game. Hats off to Yankees to a great season, regardless. Thank you, Garrett. Congratulations to you. You guys deserve it. Good luck going forward, man. You earned that one tonight. Yeah, think about it. If Stan's home runs just go a little bit higher, if that first home run, then that's 1 run there in the first. And then that's 2 runs, which make it, but even then, it's a closer game, but then the bullpen gives it up. You needed Cole to not destroy yourself. Better be heartbroken now than make it far and then lose double hurt more. Yeah, that's why I wanted them to lose before they got to the playoffs. What's worse, Boston accent or New York? I don't know. Clan Chowder. I was thinking about, I was watching a little bit of The Departed today, and that's some great, Wahlberg's Boston accent, and this is amazing. I'm the guy who does the job. You must be the other guy. Just amazing. To provide protection for Stanton and Judge, Lindor was just seen getting his hair dyed. Betting call, clean up why? Because the Yankees hate us. Because they're dumb. Blue Jays and Red Sox are trending in the complete opposite direction of the Yankees. Good for both of them. Do you think it gets pulled too early? No. I thought it was fine. I was completely fine with it. I had more of a problem with Cole being bad. I really don't have any complaints today with Boone. I think he played fine. It was just the team was bad. Judge going home was the big mistake. I can never get into the part. Oh, come on. Can't get into Leo and Damon? Like, what, Jack's overacting in that movie. He's fantastic. The book game was embarrassing because look at the Red Sox last year. Bad and readjusted. Now look how the Yankees did to barely readjust. I saw where Stanton shot in the first would have gone yard in 29 stadiums. Yeah. That makes sense. 29 stadiums except ours. Both of them twice! He twice had it. He couldn't get over the wall. I honestly don't know. Like, Frankie, I'm 5'2", I'm 350 help me. I can't stop eating donuts and horseshoes. Please stop. Boone is a bum. This game was embarrassing because look at the Red Sox last year. Bad and readjusted. Now look how the Yankees did to barely readjust. The bullpen was just because of Cole. Yeah, I'm with you. Put Aaron Boone in the hot seat, not to mention the Yankees third baseman coach needs to get fired. I'm with you on both of those counts. And the hitting coach, sure. Stop with the launch angle. Bruh, I know. Are you my sister? My sister says bro. But no. Yeah, to all the Red Sox fans out there, congratulations. You guys deserved it. You guys earned it. Ended it. You know, the Yankees. I think Cole has to come out. There's a clip on Twitter where it looks like he says, I'm out. Yeah, I saw that too. He was like, I'm out. You realized that. Stanton's first hitting off the wall goes over. It's an entirely different game. 2015 or tonight? Tonight, because I followed this team more closely. We need someone who hates Boston to be our manager. That can only get you so far. Cashman needs to stop thinking he's the smartest person. There's a reason why the team hasn't been to a World Series since 2009. Yeah, he's not smart. Cashman, you're not that smart. Scherzer to the Yankees next year. I'd be in favor of that. Is that the problem though? I feel like the problem more is with the offense. I mean, yeah, you could have some better starting pitching, but I feel like right now the biggest problem with the offense. I'm so sad. I am too, Ashley. It's rough. The pandemic postseason was more entertaining than this. That was fantastic. Hopefully this postseason's good. 2012 or tonight, honestly. 2012, at least we made to the ALCS. Raul Ibanez. The Yankees were actually doing well that year until Jeter rolled his ankle. Red Sox fan, good season. Joe Trout didn't say that. Try to sleep well, not being competitive. Good luck next year. King of the Hill 34, congratulations. Well done. You deserve it. Congratulations. And good luck going forward. You earned it. Sure, you're done after this year. Maybe. I watched the game and the Yankees are not looking so good. Is Moon going to be fired? I hope so. It's time for them to move on. Corey Seager would be my target. I'd be in favor of that. There's a lot of things that I'd be in favor of right now. Just changing anything about this team. So Carlos Correa to the Yankees? Sure. I'd forgive him in a heartbeat. If he came to the Yankees, like I forgave Johnny Damon right away, I'd forgive Carlos Correa right away. I forgave Garrett Cole right away. I feel bad for you, to be honest. Oh, thank you, Susanna. Don't feel bad for me. I'm like, life goes on. Look, I'm healthy. I'm happy. I got a wonderful family. I got a good life. I have 2 successful-ish, in quotes, YouTube channels. I have a lot of good things going for me right now, but this is a bummer, though. If you had a chance to talk to all the players, what would you tell them? Stop with the stupid launch angle. Learn how to bunt. Be more consistent. Singles and doubles are good. And, get rid of that. Get rid of your manager and your general manager. Correa or Seager? Correa, I guess, but it's close. Do these Yankee teams as an SOB? The bullpen was good. Starting was good until Cole at the end. The offensive adjustments. Yeah, the biggest problem is the offense. The bullpen, though, blew a lot of saves, but I think for the most part they were good. And starting was good, but I had feelings that if we played on Tampa, the lack of our starting pitching would have been shown. This doesn't mean they didn't deserve to win. I just don't think they deserve to win either. But Boone needs to cut off his hair. The OGs were that's not my problem. Of all the problems I have with Garrett Cole, with Aaron Boone, his hair is not anywhere near the top of the list. Gallo's not a good move, although he's not a bad left fielder. No. Who's your pick to win it all now? Dodgers, probably. I know I hate going with teams to repeat, but who's better than them right now? As of right now, I didn't watch the ending. I was washing some dishes. That's fair. As a Canadian, trust me, you forgive an Astro like Correa as much as we did Springer one from pure hatred to love. Exactly. Like, yeah. I mean, if David Ortiz came to the Yankees, I would have embraced him. The Yankees lose. Oh, Yankees lose. Oh gosh, man. I'll tell the Yankees to just get on base and try to hit singles and doubles. Owen starts swinging the first pitch pop up. Gill's a really good pitcher. The Yankees are better than the Angels, and the Angels didn't make the playoffs for a while now. So I feel your pain. Okay, good. Giants are better than the Dodgers. Yankees had no chance. Yeah, I knew that going in. And I was talking about my. I'll throw my uncle under the bus here. I was talking to my uncle, and I told him that I was picking the Red Sox to win this game. And he was like, "Oh, are you kidding? You're picking the Red Sox? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You crazy?" And I was just like, "No, dude. I think the Red Sox are better. Like, I think the Yankees. I've watched this team all year. The Yankees are inconsistent. Cole's not been great lately, and yeah, that's what happened. Mattingly or Beltran for manager. You know what? Mattingly, because I love Donnie baseball and I wanted him to come back to the Yankees, and I felt sad that he had to leave. I wanted to come back because Donnie Mattingly is, even though I never saw him play, he's one of my favorite Yankees because he was the only shining light on a team that went nowhere for a decade and a half. So I love him, and I hope he comes back to the Yankees, and he deserves a ring, in my opinion. Shout out to you, my college friend who's a Yankee fan. You guys are loyal. Thank you. Is Boone gone? I hope so. I honestly have no idea. Wade Boggs won with Yankees and went to the Hall wearing a Red Sox uniform. Hey, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. He should have gone as a Red Sox. Yeah, Wood, Duffy, I'm cool with that. I mean, I don't know if the Red Sox are hated by a lot of people, but they're getting go that team mentality. Rays, Dodgers, repeat. There's just so many. Yeah. I keep saying Mike Francesa for Yankees manager. I'm cool with it. Why the heck not? At this point, you can't do any worse. Can't do any worse right now than stupid. Gosh darn it! You can't do any worse than. Man, so it's not the Yankees, who are you rooting for? I'm just rooting for a good postseason. I honestly don't like the Astros away games. All you Qs fans, training cheaters. It's gonna be hard to sleep today. No, it's gonna be well, maybe not, because it's gonna be a long night. So, but eventually I'll get some sleep. But I don't think it'll be that difficult. Last year's Rays exposed Stanton. That's fair. How about Gardy's the third base coach? Sure, anywhere where he's not hitting. Cole was just throwing fastballs. Yeah, and they were nailing him. Gardner for manager, again, cool with that. Anywhere where he's not playing. Manley never won. He wants it. Also, he's gonna say screw the analytics. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I know right now the Marlins are in bad shape, but like I honestly respect him, and I think he's a great mind, and I have great respect for what he did. Pathetic performance. Giancarlo Sandauer. Again, this whole thing of people making fun of Stanton. Stanton was awesome this year. Okay, and he did get the home run today. But people making fun of Stanton. Stanton was great this year, and Judge was great this year. I don't want to hear any complaints about them. They were great. At least Stanton lived up to his contract. Honestly, I don't know. Look, as great as Stanton has been this year, I honestly don't know if I'd say live up to his contract, because I feel like that's like a championship. But that's not all his fault. Except for someone who's a fair weather bandwagon. I've often get I'll get off the bandwagon. Honestly, if you're a fair weather Yankee fan, I get it. Like you don't want to be disappointed too much. Gardy is a hot dog seller. Again, as long as he's not hitting. What are we gonna do, man? Secret of the Yankees. I mean, in March, I didn't pick the Yankees to go to the World Series because I just had a feeling that something was going to go wrong. I didn't realize that this many things were going to go wrong. I didn't realize that this team, no Gardy slander is allowed. For this year, I love Gardy. Gardy's one of my favorite Yankees, but this year was rough and it's time for him to go. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. Gardy is a great Yankee, and he got to come back with fans. Great, it's time for him to go. And the Yankees should not bring him back. Unless he's going to come back for a one-day contract. He got paid a lot of $100, same with Cole. They did. It's sad seeing a fan seeing the team lose, especially in the playoffs. Doesn't seem like the issue, but they remind me of Mike Trout. They can't get anywhere going right now where it matters. Along with Ohtani. Seager versus Correa. Yeah, all right. If you want to get Seager or Correa, I'm cool with it. Just more guys with contact. More guys who hit for contact. And change the whole way the Yankees are built. Gardy party, baby. The Yankees lose. Time to pack up. R.I.P. Bronxy. Bronxy's dead. So, Correa's getting paid this year. Imagine Francesa running on the field arguing with the umps. That'd be great. Like 80-year-old Mike Francesa at this point. Good luck with your Yankee offseason. I hope they're better for next season. Stanton's the man this year. No way for major contract players. Yeah, but what are the Yankees doing wrong? I just think that the way them going for launch angle, I think, is a bad idea. Them not teaching their players to hit for more singles and doubles, I think, is bad. The fact that players are just too inconsistent, and I think some of that has to do with trying to hit home runs. Yeah, I just think there's a lot of problems here. Bro, who's that person I bet your team is cheaters? I have no idea. Who's first to go from current Yankee infield? Maybe Glaber? But it's tough. DJ will be back. It was a rough year for DJ, but DJ will be back. I can't get that image of Torres slow jogging the first out of my head. That was one of the worst things, seeing that. Highest payroll just to lose in the World Series. R.I.P. Bozos. Yeah, we deserve a wild card game. Yeah, we deserve it. We deserve it. All the mockery that you're going to give us, we deserve all of it. Because this team was not good all year long. Y'all need faster middle infielders. I'm cool with that. R.I.P. Joe Rogan's not dead. If Joe Rogan's actually dead, then I'm shocked by that. But I don't think he's actually dead. Unless he died of COVID. He's not dead. I didn't fall for it this time. A great manager wins games. That's fair. Even the White Sox. The White Sox have a good manager. And I didn't think that was a good idea, but the White Sox have a good manager. Yankees don't. They have a puppet. No lie, Correa feels like a Reggie Jackson. He just said chip on his shoulder that he wants to show that he's the boss again. Do you have the vaccine? No. Can't wait to talk about that. More small ball, less depending on home runs. It's a long story. Hey, Frankie, do your question of your main channel. What is it? I do. Cool. Gosh, what is this team just is bad, man. This team is. It's not that they're bad. It's just that This is to show, again, the inconsistency, the problems there. Stanton, top 10 MLB player. I don't know about top 10. Maybe top 20. But I think there's 10 better. But 20 maybe. Stanton tried his best. He had 3. Yeah, Stanton had the home run there late. And he had the 2 that were almost home runs. Stanton's not at fault for this. It's just that... Frankie, what are the odds of you celebrating when the Yankees give Boone the boot? Very high. We'll have a big celebration on this channel. Hola, Kamako. Hi, Danny. We will celebrate. Yes, we will celebrate Boone if he gets fired. Vote for Jar Jar Binks. Facts, Stanton carried, honestly. Yeah, Stanton was not the problem with this team. Stanton was not at all the fault. There's a lot of other things that you could blame this Yankee team for, but this is not one of them. The Rays can spend money, and the Astros farm system is still really deep. Yeah. So both of those teams can still have bright futures. Just not us. Orioles future. I don't know if I want to go that far. But Blue Jays on top. No crying. I'm so sad. Any tips? Hang in there, man. Watch Cash rehire Boone. Cole 2 inning. Oh, I love Cole. That was awful. Yeah, Cole was just dreadful. We have 5 months left spring. I grew up with Jeter and Rivera. I'm spoiled. We all are. This Yankee syndrome is real. I want to believe that Cole's going to turn it around. I want to believe that Cole's going to be awesome. But what moves are made in the offseason? Rizzo staying? I guess so. Voit staying? Probably not. Torres traded? I would do it. But I don't know what his trade value is at this point. So I'll try to do a video here in the next couple of days. Madden Baseball 2024. I don't think that exists. MVP Baseball 2024. I'm cool with that. Yankees refer to swinging and missing pitchers that will hit a home run and strike out. That is the big problem. I want Yankees to be the Yankees and throw money at. No! I'm done with big contracts. Go after guys. Do the Moneyball strategy. Which is weird. I keep saying analytics. But you know what? Go after guys who aren't like huge. Just go after guys who get singles and doubles. Do that. Thoughts on Blue Jays for real? They have a bright future. Fire the Yankees coaching staff. Cole needs to grow his beard back. The Yankees won't allow him to do that. Prediction for the NL wildcard game? I say Dodgers. Imagine if Ohtani and Trout went to the Yankees. I mean, that'd be wonderful. I would love that. You want to trade Gleyber? I don't know about yet, but I'm down on him. Everybody predicted that they were going far in the beginning. Except I thought ALCS for them. I did not think, or I may have predicted World Series, maybe at best, but I was never sold on this team. I always had a feeling that something was going to go wrong. Not trading Clint Frazier when his value peaked. They definitely could have done something there. Disappointment with Gallo. Thoughts on next season's lineup? Honestly, I have no idea what to think about this next season. I might have a video about it tomorrow, but it's just a lot of issues there. I'm happy with some of the guys on there. Like I'm happy with Judge. I'm happy with Stanton, but there's a lot of players that, Voit and again Urshela and Sanchez that need to move on. Do you think the office will actually make some major changes? I honestly don't know. I would like to believe they will, but a part of me thinks that they might think, hey, it's fine. We just need to make a couple changes. Yankees got to stop with that no beard look. I'm fine with it. Yankees are gone. Your young fan have had many more winning seasons. I've been an Orioles fan since '79. Enough said, huh? You are much more. You've suffered much more than I have, and I will give you credit, sir, for being an Orioles fan since 1979. I mean, at least you had 83. At least you had that. Oh gosh, so miserable. So miserable. Garrett Cole choked. He did. If Mike Trout or Ohtani leave the Angels, then we're screwed. Also, I'm an Angels fan. Ohtani might leave. Just hold on. We're going home. Head out for the night. See you after the game 1 on Tuesday. No promises, Plasma Warrior, that I'll be back on Thursday. I might do something, but I'm not 100% sure about it. But we'll see how it is. But I will have we'll still have videos here on Frankie G. So don't worry. I'll still have videos. But I'll definitely see you soon. Again, no promises, but see you soon. Go Boston. Congratulations, man. I was thinking Turn Out the Lights, the party's over. That's a more appropriate song for this season right now, for this team right now than who's your favorite to win the World Series? Dodgers. 2017 World Series or 2011, I think. Actually, 2017 was pretty good. I'll go 2017. Prepare for the Dodgers to win the chip since your team is out now, dude. We need all the help we can get. I'm just rooting for a good postseason. I don't care who wins. With a $200 million playoff, we don't even have 7 hitters batting over 270. That is disgraceful. I can't imagine seeing Ohtani in a Dodgers uniform. Yankees hire Luis Rojas. No. Garrett Cole makes 30 mutual commercial with his glove in the air like Statue of Liberty. I honestly didn't see that. I don't know if that's real. At least Chapman didn't blow it. He probably would have. You know what? I will say this wasn't the worst loss of the year. Thankfully, it was over early. It wasn't it wasn't the worst loss. It was just kind of sad and pathetic. That's how it was. But it wasn't like heartbreaking or heart-wrenching. It was just, It existed. Going on the Giants to the World Series, no Dodgers, please. So the Yankees signed Yasiel Puig, or you want to chat Cespedes? No, neither one of them. I don't think Cespedes wants to play anymore. So, no, I'm good with that. It's just... Who all got the Rays or Sox in how many games? I guess I'll go with the Rays. Taylor, Simmons, Viller. I like those options. Torrey was overrated. He overused our bullpen. Torrey won a lot of championships. I don't think he's overrated in that regard. We didn't get our hopes up. At least there wasn't a walk-off. Do you think Dodgers World Series, what does the Mickey Mouse win? I have no idea. Them losing now is better than losing in the World Series. Oh, yeah, but I would have much rather them win the World Series. I should also point out for the two people here, if you're on Frankie Baseball, if you want to see my main stuff that I do on my other channel, my bigger channel, go see Frankie G. We do a lot of other baseball videos on there. We do a lot of basketball videos, football videos, so go check out Frankie G. If you're on Frankie G and you want to see exclusively my baseball content, my Yankee content, go to Frankie Baseball. Subscribe there, and you will get a lot of great baseball content there. I want the Rays to win it all so they can suck again after. Oh, man. Man, it's so sad. It's just discouraging. I mean, now I have more free time, so I'm very happy about that. But it's gonna be a long off season, and we'll see what changes are made. I think I would have a chance to get struck by lightning and the Yankees win the World Series. Well, this year, yeah. Next year, I mean, if they have the same structure in place, see you next season. I will see you there, Roger. I think the Giants are a better team than the Dodgers. Their regular season matchup showed that. Yeah, but we don't know how the Giants are in the postseason. Well, the Dodgers, we know how they are in the postseason. We just saw them. Aaron Boone on his future. Obviously, my contract is up. I haven't had any conversation with that with anyone, so we'll see. I love being here. I love going to work with this group of players. Just looking at it here. Eric Cubs, this godforsaken season is over. Clean house. Yankees are done. And yeah, there's a bunch of other videos right now, I'm sure, of people talking about how this is all going to work out. Aaron Boone, the league has closed the gap on us. We got to get better in every aspect. No duh, dude. No duh. This was a complete failure of a season. This was a complete disappointment. And yeah, they did not deserve to go far. So honestly, I'm glad the season's over. Do you think they will get to 100 wins? I don't know. Dodgers benefited from the shortened season, though. They did, but you know what? Everybody had the same shortened season. Any hot free agencies? I honestly don't know. I can't see Mookie Betts win another ring. I just can't see him when they get bounced. There's always next year. See you next time. Go Astros, and we'll win. How much do you bet on the Yankees? I actually didn't bet any on the Yankees, and I'm very thankful for that. Yankees will spend more money. There's no way I would have bet on this Yankees team. I would have been more likely to bet on the Dodgers or anything like that. Not this Yankee team. Torres got a shot to manage them, trash them in a book he wrote. He trashed them, but whatever. You know what? He won us a lot of titles. I can't complain about Joe. I love Joe, and I miss Joe. Right now, darn it, I miss Joe. I miss his personality. I miss his winning. I miss all of that. I mean, it's so much better than what we have right now. Will the Yankees re-sign Rizzo? Honestly, no clue. I'd like to think so, but trade for Perez. Mookie Betts is overrated. He's a greedy guy. The Yankees lose. Lakers or Nets? I say Nets. But the Lakers are good, though. That's going to be a fun. I cannot... You know what? Well, NBA. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of NBA content this year because I realize I'm not very good at NBA content. But I will be watching a lot of NBA this year, so get ready for that. Sox are not going to sweep the Rays, but they will win, I think. Thoughts on Urban Meyer? A mess. The Urban Meyer story is a complete mess. And, yeah, I don't think he lasts the week. Jaguars are a joke. He should have never taken that job. It's one of the worst hirings in NFL history. Joe Girardi would have gotten us to the World Series by now. You know, all you Yankee fans that ran Joe Girardi out of town, I hope you feel happy. I like Rizzo, too. Stanton MVP next year. I hope you're right. Boone said the league closed the gap on us. We need to make changes. Wow, they knew that last year. Yeah, we all knew last year. And you didn't make any changes. Can the Brewers win the World Series? Sure. The NBA is still pretty good. I'm enjoying the NBA. I'm enjoying all the sports right now. Baseball, basketball, the NFL is pretty good right now. And we made a Yankee hype video again. I didn't. No Yankee hype video this year. I didn't waste my time with that. But are you going to continue on the NFL content on Frankie G? Yes. On Frankie G, we're going to continue doing every touchdown, NFL predictions. We'll still have a lot of stuff there. In terms of live reactions, I don't know about that. But we still have a lot of stuff. Did not make a Yankee hype video. Didn't even waste my time with that, and I'm very thankful for that. Didn't even bother and didn't spend any time on that. Instead, just, yeah, go Jets. Hey, we gotta win! You look like you could be Adam Sandler's son. Somebody once told me I did look like Adam Sandler. You know, no, that's a terrible Adam Sandler impression, but, hey there, how are you? Hey. Sports are better with fans for sure. My sister has a great Adam Sandler impression, which is just like, live by the home run, die by the home run. I thought they would have won that last year. Nope, they're never winning. Sports, yeah, it's good. It was good that fans are back in the stands. That was wonderful to see. And I was very, very happy that we had that. Even though it's not a great health risk, it was great having fans there. Hey, brother, sorry about tonight. You should do a collab stream on Who Maybe Baseball. He's a San Francisco Giants fan, but you guys can do a cool East Coast, West Coast stream. I mean, if he's interested in it, sure. I gotta check him out. Does he have, like, a lot of, you know... I'm interested in more collabs if, like, these people, like, offer them to me. Gotta go. Peace. See you, man. Who's got 11,000? So yeah, if he's interested in it, sure. But until then, no. Or not until then, but you know. Do you speak Yiddish? No. I'm so glad that the Stanton old Yankees lose. Bunt yourself, Yankees fans. We did. Giants did win an upset over the Saints. Cal can't make excuses. No, I can't. I'm a human. I need to be loved. Cool. Hey, we love you, man. I love all you guys, and I love you guys, and I thank you guys so much for all your support here this season. It's been a weird, rough year to watch the Yankees, but I'm glad that I met so many cool people. Discovered a bunch of new things. It was fun. We started off the channel. I didn't know how successful it would be. We ended Frankie Baseball with 1,000 subscribers, and I'm very, very thankful for that. I'm very, very happy. And here's hoping for here's hoping for a wonderful, wonderful 2022. James Woodson led Saints. You guys should hire Joe Madden. Why not? Yankees and Red Sox are both inferior to the Rays. I think the Rays are going to win. Can't understand a word you're saying. I'm sorry, I speak too fast. It's just who I am. Hal is respected. If you watch me on 0.5 speed, you will understand my words. Delicious as soup. Yeah, the turtle's dead. The turtle's dead. I never really got into that turtle. It was cute and all that, but I'm like, all right, we're still not going far. We lost. Yeah, I know, man. Beltron, next Yankee manager, please no. I like watching you because even though you're hurt, you still show your face and be honest. Of course. I'm always honest about this team. Like I told you guys, this team wasn't going to be very good. You're a true New Yorker. I'm not even from New York. But you know what? I'll take it. You know, born and bred from New York. Boone to manage Mets, I heard. Yeah, please. The not yet JETD. You rock. Good night. Thanks, Matt. Who you got departing from the Yankees? Boone, Cashman. At least I hope. Gary, Gardner, a couple other guys. Jersey. Only Yankee fan I like. Thank you, Armando. Why do you hate Chris Farley? I don't hate Chris Farley. Chris Farley is awesome. I do think, I say this respectfully to Chris Farley, I think Chris Farley, if he had stuck around for 20 more years, I probably would have not liked him because he probably would have made those bad Adam Sandler movies. But he died before that, and I thought he was an amazingly incredible, talented comedian. He was unbelievable. Brilliant guy. And he's definitely missed. Other YouTubers been putting me in timeout. Oh, don't, please. No way, man. The Rays will beat the Sox. Probably. At least I hope so, I guess. So we're gonna go on for about another 10 minutes here, and we're just gonna cry together, which is the appropriate thing to do right now. Zach Campbell should focus on grabbing ball bags instead of baseballs. I really like. There's some people like I cannot believe like the hatred they have for Zach Campbell. It's unbelievable. Like some people, the way they treat Zach Campbell, it's like he hurt them personally. Like it's so weird. So I don't know about that. Judge and Stanton are contact hitters in the lineup around them would be a perfect lineup. Yes, please do that. I miss the New Jersey Nets. I do too, but now they're in Brooklyn, and hopefully they're going to win this year. Respect Howard Pools. Agreed. Remember Boone for a walk-off? I remember. Yeah, Aaron Boone has completely taken away all of the good feelings I had about him after the about the walk-off. Now that's all I can think about is he's a bad manager. I guess some people don't like, but like, look, I'm not the biggest. I'm not a Zach Campbell fan, I would say, but I'm surprised by how much people just hate him. Like like, aren't there like more people to hate? Aren't there like terrorists and white supremacists and like really bad people and criminals? Like, aren't there worse people to hate than him? I'm not defending him. I just think that some of the hate towards him is a little blown. Red Sox did that in the first half of the '80s and never won anything. Cashman, signing Rizzo needs to be a priority. All right, fine, let's do that. Jesus and Mero not happy. I'm sure not. I'm sure Talking Yanks. I'm sure John Boy and Jake aren't happy. I'm sure my friend Derek at NY Recap. I'm sure he's not happy. I'm sure Joe McFly and Pat and all the guys here and Dan, all the guys from the Yankee YouTube, Yankee social media. I'm sure they're all upset. Are you Italian? I am. Very very Italian. Jay-Z. Thank you guys for keeping my sanity tonight. I needed it. And this is the first time ever I've done a double live stream, which I honestly didn't know how it would work, but it looks like it's worked well. So I'm glad to see that it is worked to perfection here. But hold on. Scherzer versus Rizzo, I'll take Schwarber better ops. John Boy is somewhere having a stroke. He's doing a show right now, I think. Don't watch that. Watch that after this. John Boy is somewhere having a stroke. Come on, don't cry. I know some more sports had a bad time with their teams as a fan, especially in the postseason. Hample. John Boy has been having everybody, including Yankees fans, on his chat. I'm sure of it. R.I.P. Norm. Yeah, R.I.P. Norm McDonald, one of the greats. It's just so sad, man. It's just really, really sad right now. Thinking about this team and thinking about how far we've come this year. Fine. I'll watch you first. Okay, thank you. I'm just thinking back to. Just thinking back to March, and I was really hoping that this would be different, even though I knew in my head it wasn't going to be. And they started off struggling. They were always streaky. They started off bad, and then they came back, and then they were bad again. Then they were good, and then they were bad, and they were good, and they kept being bad and good. They kept switching between those two. And by the end of it, they were just eh. And have you watched The New Sopranos? No, I don't have HBO Max. I hope it's good. Is it good? Tell me. Yankees have to let go of the home run or nothing. We've talked about that. That needs to go, but that won't happen. If Glover traded them, the Yankees are serious. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened to Glaber, but he's not lived up to what we thought he'd be a couple years ago. I took a loss like a man, Colts fan. Yeah. You just look at this team, man. You just look at this whole team, look at this whole enterprise, and you just sit there and you just go, how did this happen? What song will you play for the sad day? Probably Turn Out the Lights, the party's over. Can't believe Cole threw in the towel on himself. That game started off on the wrong foot. Yeah, right away. I knew right away. Someone compared him to Hitler. He's not Hitler. No, don't worry. Right away, when the 2-run home run, I knew the Yankees weren't coming back. Because I just knew the offense was not going to be able to capitalize off that. They were not going to be able to come back. They were not going to be able to come through. And it showed. So, and Yankee fans, I better not see any Yankee fans next year say 2022 World Series champions. No. There's nothing that you can take away from this season that's good. Except maybe call Judge and Stanton. But other than that, this is not a positive year. It's not a great year. Just for the love of God, be humble. Sit down and be humble. And realize that we have a lot of work to do. And we can't actually talk about us being World Series champions, being contenders, until we make changes. Fire Boone and Cashman, then get rid of guys that don't hustle perform. Hoagie's from first base on the double. Someone told me last week after they clinched somehow they were going to lose this game. Yeah, I had a feeling that I was like, have you met anyone famous? I probably have. But I was probably too nervous to say it. I can't think about it at the moment. I ran into Jeb Bush at an airport. I remember that. I was walking in an airport and we locked eyes for like 3 seconds. And it was like, that's Jeb Bush. It was weird. We can't take away Loaziga being the next Mariano Rivera potentially. I don't think anybody's the next Mariano. It was especially over when Judge got nailed at the plate. Yeah, that was the last moment that was like, done. They're not coming back from this. My cat, Mr. Waffles, took his own life on Hanukkah. Next week's his anniversary. I can't handle it. I'm so sorry for your cat. I'm so sorry that he killed himself. What did Stanton and Sanchez do? Jogged around and decided to run. Sure. But Stanton at least had a home run. I knew after they went down 2-0, the team was going to be lifeless and looked defeated. Yeah, we talked about it on Twitter. From minute 1, they never had any energy. Real quick, will the Braves choke? I don't think so. If they do lose, then they'll be good, though. Moreno said Jonathan was the next him. All right, fine. I'll give Mariano that respect. But, I mean, being the next Mariano, that's a tough burden. So, I don't know if I'd want to give somebody that expectation. But I think Boone needs to be put on the hot seat. Yes. Guys on base that hit for matters don't win it solo shots. Did you cry? No. Because I knew this whole time. Like, this team's not winning. Do you like the Mariners? They're fine. The Astros' fault. It's not the Astros' fault. Look, I'm not blaming the Astros for anything. The Astros were better than us in 2017 with or without cheating. They were better than us in 2019 with or without cheating. They were better than us, okay? Oh, Super Bowl halftime show? That's going to be awesome. I mean, you got Eminem, Dre, Snoop, Kendrick Lamar. My gosh, Murderer's Row. Cap stream should be gone. I give you credit for taking the heat on that loss. I can respect that. Well, thank you. At least last year we made it to the postseason. This year it doesn't hurt as much because I expect that. Just hurts it had to be the Red Sox that took us out. Agreed. If the Yankees were at home versus the Red Sox, would they have won? I think so. I honestly think so. I think there's a little bit more energy. I think Cole might be better, although Cole might still have the hamstring injury. So, but I think the offense is still more motivated. I think them being in Fenway was dead. That was dead right away. So as we come to the end here, we've been taking you guys out. The whole year it seemed like we're over the season. Never felt like a quality team. Exactly. You adjust to a Giants fan. Weirdly, I'm both. So Sunday was really happy for me. I know it's weird that I'm but I am. But yeah, last time you did was 0-3. That was the last time. The last time Boston beat us was 0-3. Or we beat Boston. Boston now again in the postseason series. Boston 3, New York 2. It's so sad. Are you planning on seeing Marvel's Eternals when it goes straight to Disney Plus? Probably. I don't think we're going to see that in the theater. All right, as we come to the end here of this live stream, I really don't know what else to add. I mean, seeing all the empty seats in front row. I always commented Frankie for the last 2 weeks. I knew it was too good to be true. Yeah. When in this game, I told you, I just said I had a feeling that this was not going to go anywhere. I had a feeling that that this team was not going to deliver because they've been inconsistent all year, and they showed here in this game. The offense, again, dead for the most part, with the exception of like 1 or 2 moments. And the pitching, look, if you want to win Cole, fine. And yeah, Cole was bad. Why doesn't New York kick Boston so much? I don't know. Cole was bad, but if the offense doesn't hit, then there's only so much you can do. So as we look here at this game, as we look here at this season, a lot of changes need to be made, and it starts at the top, and then move on down. Start with Cashman, start with Boone, and then work your way down. And hopefully they will be able to do that. What's your last ending sentence before you go? I honestly have no idea. I'll figure it out. But I do want to say again, to Frankie Baseball, to all you guys at Frankie Baseball, this was a wonderful, wonderful year. Did this channel start it in March? Really had no idea if it was going to be successful at all. And in the end, it turned into a huge success. The views I got on this channel throughout 1 year, looking at it now, I don't think it's over 1 million. But it was over 300,000 views, which is way more than I thought it was going to be. Got 1,000 subscribers, 9,000 watch hours, made a little money, not too much, but made a little money off that. Got in contact with some great people, met the great NYY Recaps, and became friends with him. So that was cool, and thank you, Derek, for introducing me, and that was a lot of fun this year, working together. So this whole channel was a blessing, even though this was a disastrous year. And you can go on to my channel, and we make a video of the greatest game in baseball, what must save the world music. If there's one that's close to, if there's a game that's that good this year, I will do it. But I honestly don't know. Congrats to the Red Sox, they deserved it more. Yep. So, make that money. Heck yeah, baby! Had to pay Cole's salary somehow, unfortunately. Busy doing personal things. Have a good night. God bless. Thanks, my man. So, and go back, if you're on Frankie Baseball, go to the Frankie Baseball channel, and look at my 2021 Yankee recaps. Some of the videos were good, some of them were bad, I think. Not every video I enjoyed making, not every video that I thought was good, but they were my videos, and I was very happy to have made them, and I'm glad to have met so many great Yankee baseball people, and meet so many cool people here on this channel. It was a lot of fun. Even though this season was a nightmare, and there were times where it felt like a disaster to do, or it was tough doing these videos, at the end I enjoyed it because I met so many cool people, and we had a lot of fun. So, thank you guys, Frankie Baseball. Thank you all my subscribers. A lot of fun, and look forward to a better 2022. Boone postgame looked like a hostage video. I haven't seen it. I'm not looking forward to watching it. Harper, but Tatis wins it. Yeah, probably Harper, but it's close. So, yeah, again, for Frankie Baseball, and yeah, for Frankie G, guys, the same videos are going to happen. Week 6 predictions, every touchdown, every home run. Those videos are still going to happen, so get ready for that. But, yeah, it's if you're here on Frankie Baseball, we're going to have more videos here. I don't know when. We'll do like a end of the season Yankee video tomorrow. And we'll have a couple other videos that we're going to work on. We'll try to do some things in the offseason, even though I have no idea how it's going to work. Thoughts on The Exorcist? The Power of Christ Compels You. It's a good movie. But, I don't know what we're going to do here. I don't know what the schedule is going to be. We're going to take some time off, but we'll be back. We'll have a bunch of offseason videos. We'll have some things that we're going to work out. So we're very, very excited about all of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like to see, make sure you subscribe down below on Frankie G or Frankie Baseball. Thank you guys for watching. Tough way to end this season. It was a very disappointing Yankee season. And now let's hope they make some changes here. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know when the next time I'll see you guys on Frankie G, but I will see you guys soon. And Frankie Baseball, again, I have no idea. I'll be back tomorrow. I will have a reaction to the season video, but I'll see you guys then. Until there, take care. God bless. Thank you guys so much. I know sorry I couldn't get all your questions, but it was obviously a very busy time. Thank you guys again. Take care. God bless. See you next season. Congrats to Boston. Yankees are going home. Oh well. Good night, everybody. Good night.